the celebration of 1 year since the day that we came here at GOA Kahawa Wendani. This is a great time for us as we remember the many struggles we went through, all the way from Liver Road to Thika Road to Pangani. The church had become nomadic.
Umbali tumetoka na mahali tumefika.
Probably that is why God has sent us there.
Pengine ndio Bwana ametutuma pale.
That's why we cannot remain.
Ndio maana hatuwezi kaa hapa.
Ndio maana ninatambua kwamba wewe
tukalia tulipoikumbuka Sayuni, katikati ya miti tulifika Inulige, maana huko waliotuchukua mateka, kando ya mito huko Babeli, ndipo tulikoketi tukalia tulipoikumbuka Sayuni, katikati ya miti.
Moving from one place to the other, and the reason for moving was only one: inability to pay the whole rent for worship. Now, for us to come to our own place, which we own here, it marks the beginning of great freedom, and part of that freedom is the fact that we are not we are in our own land. Although we are still renting tents, these tents we rent them over 8,000 shillings every Sunday. It is much better than what we used to pay there. But the greatest joy and blessing comes with the faith that we are actually heading to build our own sanctuary.
So we really thank God so much for bringing us this far since the beginning of the year. We have also been able to come up with the plan for the construction of the building. Our plan is to be able to have our first phase, which includes the construction of the youth church, where we propose that the church will move there and worship there briefly as we now construct the main sanctuary. And by the end of this year, we hope to have raised funds enough to build the youth church and the offices, the area which will be part of which we will use as our initial place of worship.
We're looking forward to that day when our cathedral will be complete, where we can be there throughout and pray 24 hours, hold our services every day we want to, where we can develop leaders and do leadership trainings without being limited by length, where we can express our compassion and turn it into action by bringing our kids from the orphanage and promoting their music through this sanctuary, where we can resolve conflicts and bring families together. I mean, it's just exciting to think of the building that is coming up here and the potential that is there to impact the nations from here all the way around.
I work in the compassion department, and through compassion department as a church, we've been able to help in different areas, and so many people and so many areas we've visited and we've been touched. But to be more specific, main department from the church were able to visit Merciful Redeemer Children's Home, whereby they bought so many gifts for the children, and the children were very excited and very happy to see some people coming to visit them despite of their status.
Those days when you are somewhere where nobody knew you, through the love of God, Somebody came and saw you. Today you're someone.
Today, the married men decided to come and worship here with their children at Massive Redeemer. What a great decision that we made, and we are so excited, and we thank God that He helped us make that decision. This has been a wonderful day, wonderful experience. I'm actually thinking that the church should be going out to the people, not just going out waiting for people to come to them. We should go to churches. I should go to churches. Churches that goes to the people, not come to where people just come to us. So these children have blessed us so much. The men raised money, they sacrificed, they talked to their friends, they raised money to bring food that will last the children for a couple of weeks. And we are so grateful. We have seen great talents, great gifts in the children here, great love, great joy. And we are convinced that joy does not depend on what we have. It really depends on who we are and what kind of life we live. These children are so happy. Whereas there are many people with millions of shillings, and yet they are unhappy. These children are excited. They have really enjoyed being with us today. The married men decided that they wanted these orphans to experience fatherhood, just to have a taste in a day of what it means to have a father.
And the children were really blessed. Also, as a church, we were able, during the Christmas holiday, we were able to give a hand to those less privileged children. And most of our church members, that is Kahawa Wendani, we were able to take children from Beat the Drum Children's Home. And to be very specific, personally, I took 3 children, 3 girls. I stayed with them during the Christmas, and it was my joy and their joy to touch somebody's life, to celebrate with them during Christmas. It made them feel that they are wanted through that season.
My name is Rebecca. I'm happy to be in Nairobi.
I'm enjoying games and having more friends at Nairobi.
My name is Faith. I come from Pick the Drum Children's Home. I am very happy to be in Nairobi.
Umefika, ndio maana ninatambua kwamba wewe ni Ebeneza, sio kwa uwezo wangu.
It made them feel that they are wanted through that season. And also some of our church members are also able to visit Turkana, whereby we have different churches, so many churches and so many pastors. And also we have a school which caters for the less privileged children in unreached areas. And we have a school called Maggie School. And through the help of Glory Outreach Assembly, we've been able to provide for them clothes, food, and medical attention has also been taken care of. And we thank God for the support that Bishop Pangani has given us to see all those projects run through.
In the last 1 year, we have been involved in different leadership trainings in the church. And as a church, we have been able to impact leaders in Kenya and beyond through programs like ILI and History Makers.
ILI has been a big help to us because it has enlightened our minds on how to plan, and we have used that strategy, and we have seen God using us through that strategies, and we thank God for ILI.
We have also started a university student mentoring program, GOA, and the group is growing big and big. The need is very high. We are also involved in the men mentoring program, and we are also planning on the women mentorship program. So the leadership training has impacted more than 500 people this year, and we hope to do more next year. Thank you.
Yeah, in the conflict resolution and peace building, we have seen the Lord in many ways. We have held several activities that have led to peace. One of the activities is the family seminars. We have held 2 family seminars since we started the church. One was held on 1st of June last year, and the other one was held on 20th of October.
Kwa nini unaharibu? Kwa nini uwe mtu mwingine na nakaa na mfano wa Mungu?
In these 2 seminars, as families, we learned so many things. In one of them, we learned how to buy together through difficult situations. One of our speakers encouraged us so much, having gone through difficult situations in their life, and they have lived together. They were able to go through the problem, and today they stand as a testimony of how God can deliver people through difficult situations. We have also participated in the conflict that was there in the Tana Delta. As a church, we were even able to send one of us by name Mare Dushe to the very area. And we were able to give as God provided to us. And we really thank God that we were a part of the peace building in that area. We are glad that today we have not had so much of the conflicts like there was that time. We also have one of our missionaries from our church, Missionary Wagura, who is right there in the Tana Delta. And he keeps informing us of the conflicts that occur there, of the problems that occur there, and what they are doing even as a church to help in maintaining peace within that area.
Now, since we come into this place, God has really helped us in the area of the church growth, whereby we are able to plant various churches, especially we went up to Gobet to plant a church, and the church is doing very well, and we thank God for that.
Chamkubali Yesu kama mwokozi wangu. Yaani ni maisha vile imekuwa, hakuna kitu ya dunia ni mzuri ila tu kumchukuru na kuwa katika ndani ya moyo wa ndani ya Yesu Kristo. Umkubali kama mwokozi wako. I was having dreadlocks, but God, wakati amenichange, I have shaved my dreadlocks, and I have come to be a newborn again child.
Come and make my heart your home. Come and be everything I am and all I know.
Okay, when we came here, we had no team, but right now we have a team which we are calling it GOA FC Club, whereby it is helping us to spread the gospel under the sport evangelism. And our team has been involved in tournaments like peace tournament, where they participated at Thika and they did very well. And also we thank God because at least right now we are able to impact the young people here at the church through the team. And also we are able to have a Bible league whereby all the members of GOA Church who participated in that training, each member has a Bible, and we thank God for the people who normally organize that Bible league. Now, another thing that God has really helped us since we come here under the church growth, we have dedicated children in this area, because in this church we normally believe that the children are the church of today, and we're able to dedicate the children of various families, and all this is under the church growth. And also we have remanaged, since we came into this area, we came when we don't have the home cells, and right now we have 11 home cells, and we thank God for that, because these home cells have really helped the church to grow, especially to increase in number. Like one of our cells at Garden Estate, many people have joined through when they were impacting the community and also doing the evangelism. So many people have joined the church. And also like the cell of Dome, They have also impacted the life of many people, whereby they went and they did evangelism, and it has helped our church to increase in number.
My name is Paul Maina. I'm a member of this church, GOA, Kahawa, Wendani, and I'm blessed to be a member of this church. Very special today that we are giving thanks. We are grateful to God that He has been together with us throughout that last year. We have seen God intervene in our lives. Last year, a day like this, I was not married, I was a single, I was not dressing the way I'm dressing today, but I thank God that in the period that we are near, God blessed me with a wife who is here, who is with Carol. She has been a blessing to me. I have started growing strong, and I thank God because of that.
We have had tremendous success in the last 1 year since we came here. Number one, I thank the members of the church for giving so sacrificially. Number two, we have two partners who have been very helpful to us. One of them is Cambrad Community Church from Atlanta, Georgia. These people came on the day that we started this church. We started together, and Pastor Rob Ivan was the preacher. He spoke to us powerfully about living the resurrected life. It was the Easter Sunday of 2012, and he was the main speaker, and he came with other team members. They inspired us, they encouraged us so much, and since then they have walked with us in prayer, they have encouraged us, and we thank God so much.
We have the joy and the privilege of standing hand in hand, and we ask you, Father, through the unity of the body of Christ around the world, we dedicate this ground to you. This is holy ground. This is ground set aside and sanctified for your purposes.
Our other partners have been GOA Switzerland, Sister Rebecca and other Swiss friends who have come and worshiped with us. Those ones have been particularly helpful in supporting our sports evangelism. They have supported our young men in the soccer, in uniform, and even funding to do evangelism through sports in this area. And those have been our partners, and we thank God so much. And we also appeal to all those partners and others to come on board and join us and be with us as we develop this vision in this area. Thank you. May God bless you.
Ndio maana ninatambua kwamba wewe ni Ebeneza.